Let's go ahead and ask this question. Is Rishi Sunak just ahead by a nose? Race for 10 Downing Street. Lord Rami Ranger, member of the House of Lords of the United Kingdom and also a British businessman with us, and Virendra Sharma, MP, British Indian Labour Party, also with us. Namaste, gentlemen. Thank you for your patience and thank you for joining us here on the broadcast. So, what's brewing in the United Kingdom, Lord Rami Ranger? Is there a chance for Rishi Sunak? Will history be written?
Yes, sir, it will be, and it's a very good chance. Rishi has proved himself so far that he's the one who is the most popular among his members of parliament. He's very popular in the country also, and he has a very good track record of dealing with the economy. Anyone who can win the election will be the candidate, and Rishi has all the ingredients which are required, which is to unite the party and turn the economy around. And Rishi has got so much support because he has no baggage, and he, being of Indian origin, will have to work very hard to prove himself. He's a very humble person, and he's very approachable. All his quality, he's not, someone, a stranger to running economy. So therefore, Rishi has all the advantages which the other candidates do not have. And on top of that, Conservative Party wants to make a history that they were the first to elect a woman prime minister. Now they will be first to elect an ethnic prime minister, like they did with Margaret Thatcher. And on top of that, Rishi will be an ideal candidate to bring more voters across the other party to the Conservative Party when people of different faiths and different colors and ethnic background, they see that in the Conservative Party, it doesn't matter where you come from, what matters where you're going. Rishi will be the one who will bring scores of new voters to the Tory party, and it will be a very good signal across the nation that the Conservative Party is truly inclusive party. There is no bar. You can reach to the top of the ladder as Rishi has done. Let me ask. And Rishi has got a great appeal with the youth because he's a very young person and with his fresh ideas. And,
yes, he seems to have a plan. He seems to be one of the first who has a plan, who had a plan, Lord Rami Ranger, and he also was one of the first to announce that he was going to throw his hat into the ring. But Virendra Sharma ji, do you think Britain is ready to look beyond colour and pick up somebody with an ethnic origin? And does Rishi Sunak have the ability?
Yes. One thing which I must say, because I have my own views, it's an internal matter for the Conservative Party to decide who they want. But I take this view that Rishi Sunak is not chosen as an Indian. He is chosen as a British parliamentarian who is conservative, and amongst the conservatives, he's on the top at this stage. So I think that I will not go on to say that he is chosen because he's an Indian. He's an intelligent, considered in the conservatives, and he is getting the support from the parliamentarian colleagues in his party. And I feel that he, as a chancellor, has done what the Conservative Party expected him to do, and he delivered on the Conservative Party's point of view. Me, as a member of parliament from the other party, will be questioning if he's elected as a next prime minister or the leader of the Conservative Party, then prime minister. I would say that we will be definitely not passing that buck to say because he's of Indian origin, we will not be questioning. It's important that we have this democratic system in Britain where if you are hardworking, you are dedicated, you are committed to your task, you are committed to the party, you are committed to the nation, you have every opportunity to go in this democratic setup.
Now, it will be a huge statement that will be made, but there are those within the Tories itself who are his detractors. Why is it that after the first two rounds, he seems to be slipping, Lord Ranger?
I don't think he's slipping because, it's a politics. People do switch votes here and there, but end of the day, as Mr. Virendra Sharma said, he is getting selected on merit. His being Indian is an advantage to Great Britain because very soon we will have a free trade agreement between the two big economies, number 4, number 5th, and two great democracies. We'll have a free trade agreement. We share each other's values, and Rishi will be able to get more out of this free trade agreement. Him being of Indian origin is an asset and not anything different, because those days are gone when we were newly arrived in this country. We were struggling. We are no longer a struggling community. We are established ourselves. We are industrialists. The richest man in the United Kingdom is Hinduja family, and we have huge investment in this country. India is the second largest investor. So being of Indian origin now, because Indians have proved themselves, they're running all the blue chip company in the world, their ability is not now questionable, because they have proved that they integrate, they are very loyal to the country where they go and settle, and they put the interest of their country, adopted country, above else. And that's why Rishi has been selected, and Rishi will go all the way, and you will see in September 5th, a Prime Minister of Indian origin, and this country will show once again that this is the greatest democracy where there is no bar for people to reach to the top level.
Right. Let's hope. See, here we are.
Positive.
I have two gentlemen of Indian origin who live in the United Kingdom, who ply their wares there. I'm an Indian citizen, and we're talking about another fourth person who has Indian roots. Although he's born a UK citizen, he's born and brought up there, and he would be putting his country first, and that's how he should be. But Virendra Sharmaji, it's not from India's point of view. I am asking from the British point of view. Is Britain ready to make that choice? Is Britain ready to move beyond ethnicity and colour? Because that's the bigger question. Or will there be those who will say, how we cannot allow this to happen, and that's why will he then stumble right as he gets close?
No. Those, now the 3 days are the crucial times. We are also talking about the politics. It's not the ethnicity at this stage now. Ethnicity stage has passed. We had 4 candidates for the leadership from the black and minority communities. I feel that Britain has passed that stage when the color was the hindrance rather than the credit. Now it is part and parcel of the British society. British people generally have accepted us as dedicated workers, committed to the nation, committed to the country, and that trust is there. That's why Rishi Sunak is there. People like myself from the other political parties, we are there. That's why the responsible positions, they get on merit, as I make it absolutely clear. We are not chosen because we are of Indian heritage, or we are from the West Indies, or we are African countries. We have proved ourselves in this country by our hard work, with our dedication, with our commitment to the country.
Very well said, sir.
I'm quite confident.
With due respect, I have just got 60 seconds, so I'm just going to ask Lord Rami Ranger, what do you think is the 1 or 2 things that could prove a stumbling block for Rishi Sunak?
I doubt very much that, because people have to make a choice that if this is the right candidate for the country, because it is, they are not running a family, they're running a government. And therefore, it is very, very important they will select a candidate who can fight the election, who can defeat the Labour leader in discussion. And as you can see from the debate, Rishi is warmed up. He is very upbeat about everything from his track record. So I think Rishi is the right candidate to take on the opposition. And therefore, I think there is no way Rishi is now stoppable.
Right. Lord Rami Ranger and Virendra Sharmaji. All the best to Rishi Sunak, and I think we'll be watching it very, very closely, and also will be part of our comprehensive coverage here at CNN News 18.